Dim sum prices have skyrocketed, so today we're making restaurant quality siu mai at home for a fraction of the cost. These delicious pork and shrimp siu mai are one of the best. The filling is so juicy and bouncy with lots of flavor. If you love dim sum, you gotta make this. So let's get cooking. Roughly chop and mince 2 pounds of pork butt. Do not use ground pork. Cutting our own pork butt allows us to make this a nice and chewy texture, just like dim sum cart style. A cleaver or just a normal knife will also work. Then chop half a pound of shrimp. And about 12 rehydrated shiitake mushrooms. Add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of white pepper, 2 to 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, half teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and mix it all together. We'll let this marinate for at least 3 hours in the refrigerator. To wrap, there are 2 ways I recommend. The first is to form a meatball with a filling in your hands. This is my preferred method, but it only works if the filling isn't too wet. Otherwise, it'll just stick to your hand and be hard to ball up. You put this meatball into the siu mai wrapper and squeeze for about 10 seconds. This is how I get the best results, since I'm able to really form that filling into a nice firm ball. We can set this aside and repeat. The other method is to use a spoon and scoop the filling into the wrapper, using the spoon pushing onto the filling. This method works, but I find it a little hard to get that same level of firmness I like in my siu mai. Nevertheless, fill up your siu mai and let's get steaming. With the steamer, we'll add our siu mai, and allow to cook for 10 to 12 minutes. After it has cooked, we'll set these aside and repeat. These freeze very well, so don't worry about eating all of these at once. This recipe makes about 28, so be sure to freeze these or share. And boom, you have dim sum cart style siu mai. This is wonderful. If you have a craving for dim sum, then be sure to make these at home, leave a like, and subscribe for more great dim sum recipes. We'll see you next time.